I hope you're ready to lock the fuck in to another part of my Danielle Walter series. If you are new to this channel, if you're new to this series, hello, my name's Anna, this is Anna is Random, and we are covering the absolute madness that is Danielle Walter and her incredible story of love bombing and her staged relationship with Lucas, her now fiance. I've currently made 2 videos on her. The first video was kind of more of an introduction as to how we got here, what she was like before she dated Lucas, and their first date. The last video was their second and third date, where she met his parents on the third date. And in today's video, we are doing the marathon that is their 4th date up until he asked her to be his girlfriend. Not too long in between those 2 things. I mean, already we are off to a very fast start, which we've talked a lot about how this is really unhealthy, definitely love bombing. It's a terrible situation, okay? And of course, the space between her becoming his girlfriend and then up to becoming his fiance is even more questionable. But the way in which she's like communicating her boundaries and things like that, just the language she's going to be using in these next few videos is again very, very questionable. So again, if you want this bit of entertainment and also a bit of education on my personal accounts of going through kind of a love bomby situation and why she is so vulnerable to this as well, potentially, and also why this is also kind of staged, then make sure to stay tuned, okay? I am very excited to get into this. Also, really quick, just want to shout out a few people in the comment section of my last video, because I had one person say that her life is like a Black Mirror episode and this is also staged. I had somebody else, though, said something very interesting about Lucas, because I said in that video, I was like, I'll be very curious to know actually what Lucas's dating history is and what we know about him. And apparently he was dating Miss Brazil for 7 years and allegedly has some battery charges against him. Now, obviously, I don't know if this is true or not. You guys are gonna have to do your own research. I'm just saying what this commenter said. Don't come for me. But it was very interesting. Also, somebody mentioned something very interesting. So obviously in the first video, we did cover the guy she dated before she met Lucas. And somebody did actually say and mention somebody else that she dated, which I completely forgot about. I love that this person brought this up. But she dated this guy who I think on the 3rd date he had asked he was some kind of racer. I don't know if it was like Formula 1 racing or something. I think it was. He'd asked her to come and watch him race on like the 3rd date, and she was like, oh, this is too soon. And like apparently he was over excessive with like giving her flowers and stuff. I don't know how somebody would be over excessive with that, considering what she's putting up with now and the kind of things she's saying now with Lucas. It's all very bizarre. So yeah, I just wanted to shout out those people in my comment section for pointing those things out, and also hello to the new wonderful people who have discovered my channel through this series. Love to have you here. So without any further ado, let's get into the next video. So obviously I have a collection of reels here which kind of go over the timeline, and we're going to be going up to, like I said, when she becomes his girlfriend. So let's get the 4th date video up, which is the pre-4th date video. Also, I just want to point out, she has the same like sort of goofy smile in like every, I'm just like looking at this one in particular, like just her face and her eyes, like she's like Goofy from Disney. I mean, she loves going to Disneyland, so there's that. But she's just like so delusioned, and like the way she's acting through this is just crazy. But anyway, this is pre the 4th date. Let's see what she says.
I am about to get picked up for a 4th date.
Caption, by the way, on this is dating someone who actually likes you, with the little like cute emojis, which we did talk about in the last video, how this is not the same thing.
I am excited. I'm not nervous anymore. So that's good. I'm just excited to see him.
Goofy
and
smile. She's acting
we're going to the movies.
So
and I'm just really happy. I said this before, but like when you date someone who actually likes you, it just is totally different. I had mentioned like seeing Jurassic Park,
but this isn't actually like dating somebody who actually likes you. This is love bombing. That's the difference.
This last weekend, and I asked him if he wanted to see it, and he said he was like really excited to see it. And I said, I'll see it again. And we tentatively planned. And then he just followed up today to like finalize the plan. And I just felt, I know like part of this is like bare minimum, but like when someone remembers something that you've said, or, you know, that you want something and then comes through for it, it's a nice feeling.
Okay,
so yeah.
At least she can acknowledge that that's at least bare minimum. Because, yeah, that is bare minimum. Again, we get, like, the odd glimpse of a little bit of self-awareness, but again, like, the majority of what we're getting is just delusion, acting, staged. But anyway, so let's carry on.
He is going to be here in, like, 10 minutes, and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay. I am about to get picked up.
Fourth date. As always, she does like these post-date debriefs. So this is this one with the stupid fucking smile. The only caption is those exclamation marks.
We went to the movies, which was so much fun. And then we just decided to get food after, and it's late. And we're driving past this diner that I have wanted to go to. So we just had the cutest like late night dinner at a diner. Like holding hands on the table. Oh, okay. Just so good.
Have you kissed yet though? Because that was a big thing.
I'm just really happy. And I feel not anxious and just like totally seen and appreciated and taken care of. And he's made his intentions so clear. And it's just the...
Okay, I'd be very interested to see what the intentions are, because again, I mentioned this in my last video. When it comes to my own experience with love bombing and stuff, I mentioned in my last video that I was engaged for the last 2 months of my relationship, and my ex made it very clear practically from day one that on our 1-year anniversary we were getting engaged. And that he was very clear about, like, I want to be with you, I want to marry you, blah, blah, blah. Which then, obviously, then I found out that with his last 2 exes, he'd done the exact same thing. This was a pattern. So, we will see.
The most attractive thing ever. And I've never been pursued quite like this.
Because he's manipulating you.
And it's just very special.
Because he's in it. Because you see you're vulnerable.
I'm a happy girl. Bye. Okay. I just got home.
Again, I just want to say that last bit where she was like, I would have been pursued in this way. And it's like, yeah, because he's love bombing you. That's what it's like. Again, it's that very intense, very fast feeling of pursuing somebody, and that's the whole point. They go at you hard and fast because kinky, but hard and fast because that's what they want to do, is they want to rush you into this fantasy euphoria feeling, and that's how you end up getting screwed over and abused. So there you go. But then again, she's Christian, so quite a lot of Christian marriages will normalize abuse, and we'll get into that. So this is, what will this be, the 5th date? I think this
Let's get ready for a 5th date.
Right, this is just the getting ready videos, which we do tend to skip, so this is the pre-5th date.
I am getting picked up for a 5th date.
I just have to note that this has been a pattern in these videos. She constantly mentions the nervous pooping, the way she nervous poops. And hey, we've all been there. We've all nervous pooped, especially before a date, okay? We have all been there. But you don't need to proclaim it on the internet, girl. It's just gross. Stop it.
Right now, as we speak. Oh wait, I should not wear these glasses.
The glasses.
Okay, I'm gonna extend the glasses. It's getting serious. I'm really excited.
Oh my god, the way she talks is so cringe. It's getting serious. Stop it, girl. Be serious. My god.
The amount of nervous pooping that I've done is
we don't need
insane.
To know. Every single video I have said this, we do.
Oh my god, it's funny. Okay, I'll be back after. I am getting picked up for a 5th date.
The only reason she made that video was to tell us that she was going to change the glasses and that she's nervous pooping. That's it. That is it. Also, now listen, we said in the last video how people were commenting on the fact that it was a low-cut dress. Literally, sorry, I just have to mention, you can't see this, but the first comment I've just spotted under the caption here is, tired of hearing about the nervous poops, though. Girl, I knew I wasn't going to be the same. Okay. And then, hang on, wait. This is another comment underneath, which again, you can't see because I've cropped the video. It says, I'm embarrassed for you. Grow up. You aren't that cute or cheeky. Very mid. It's like... And then someone else says, serious in 5 days? Yikes, this is too fast for me, but happy for you. And then someone else says, for a godly woman, she sure likes to expose her infant milk supply to everyone. Which is what I was about to say, because in the last video, somebody had commented about the dress being really low cut, and I was like, girl, that was fine. It was like, it was covering up. There was a little bit of cleavage there, but it was covering up. This dress right here is practically side boob, nipple slip territory, okay? And listen, I am not somebody that subscribes to modesty culture. I have said this before, I will say it again. I'm wearing quite a kind of a low-cut dress today, okay? But I am a 34, but yeah, I've not got that much to show off, okay? But I'm wearing like a push-up bra, that's fine. But that is dangerous. Like, that is in that kind of Christian mindset, that would be this dress is reserved for marriage, the marital bed, okay? So I understand when people are saying this stuff about, like, girl, you're showing your milk supply, like, the milk jugs out to everybody. I get it, because that dress is very low cut. For somebody who claims to be so Christian, girl, stick to a narrative, please. But anyway, so that was pre the 5th day. Let's go to after the 5th day, because this is about to get crazy.
Without a shadow of a doubt, this is my husband.
There we go. She said it. I knew this was going to be the iconic video. This video gets brought up so much. This is my favorite video out of all of the ones that is a thing, okay? Because she's been saying this since the first date. If you watch that video, you'll remember, okay? She's been saying this since the first date. This is now the 5th date. She met the parents on, what, the 3rd date? Bearing in mind how she's been with other guys, like I said, the people in my comment section have been clocking it so hard. And for good reason, because this is insane. This is insane. Some of the comments as well are sending me. So, again, you can't see them because of the way I've cropped the screen, but I'm just going to read them to you. Someone said, me before getting ghosted, which has over 82,500 likes, which is insane. Someone else said, girl, give it a year. Let's see what the replies are to this, actually. Swear I was just thinking this, lol, and here we are, 18 weeks ago, which is like, yeah, exactly. And then someone like tagged the original commenter and said, come back to this post. Someone said, me after a man asks what floor when I get on the elevator. Someone else said, you're 5 dates in, you really don't know the man, guard your heart, girl, you're going to be taken advantage of acting like this. And that's coming from a man. That is coming from a man. This is coming from a man, okay? So, yes, actually. Someone's put some random thing about, like, this is so true, I felt this way as well, and my husband asked me to marry him after 6 months, we are now divorced, and I now know he is a narcissist, and I now know to recognise what's happening was love bombing, and the best kind of love bombing. I've been in therapy for 3 years since the divorce, and it was one of the best things I learned about relationships that start very quickly can be a sign of something not so good. And it's like, yeah, exactly. This is what we've been talking about. And someone else said, yeah, please be careful. Don't get too fast. My ex's true colours took some time to reveal. This is the thing. This is what I feel about this relationship, especially now that they're engaged. It's going to be one of those marriages where later on, she's going to regret this. She's going to be regretting this so hard. We are going to get the most dramatic breakup videos from this. She's going to be saying, like, actually, guys, I should have listened to you. This guy was love bombing me. He turned out to be great. Now, listen, that person in my comment section on the last video that said he had some battery charges against him, allegedly. I mean, Lord knows, listen, I do not wish violence on anybody, especially when it comes to domestic violence. But if that ends up happening to her, the amount of people who were going to be there going, "Go, we told you so," is not going to be a pretty sight. It's not going to be a pretty sight. And we all tried to blame, we all tried to warn her at this point, okay? Someone's convinced it's all fake, which, yeah, we've had a lot of people like that. But yeah, let's carry on with what she says. Now she said, without a shadow of a doubt, this is my husband. Crazy. Crazy after 5 days.
It's so good. It's so good.
Because it's love bombing.
I just really like him. Like,
it's been 5 days, good.
His character, his kindness, how gentle he is. He's just...
Wow. We don't know.
How he sees people, how he sees me. I just like being with him.
Because he's a master manipulator.
He's so good. I can't put it into words how good he is. I can't
You've been doing
express it
for the past few videos, but okay.
But he's also just so...
She's like, the way he's so good, I can't put it into words. And it's like, girl, the first date, you were coming into the bathroom telling us that he was your husband. Get real, please.
Openly communicative in general, but like about how he feels about me too.
Again, love bombing.
And I've never had something like this. That's
because
this
it's love
deep.
bombing. Because you've never been love bombed before. Now listen, we said in the first video in this series that I made that the guy she went out with before Lucas was a good guy. He was very good with communication. You know, he was very thoughtful. He probably would have been a better husband than Lucas, because he sounded like, the way she was describing the way he was talking to her and the way he handled the whole social media thing. Again, if you've missed that, go back to my first video. But the way he handled all of that, I was like, good on this guy. And then she took way too long to reply, so he ghosted her because he disrespected her. Sorry. And now we're here with this shit, you know what I mean? And then obviously we're here with the engagement, but we'll get to that in this series, you know.
That's built on the love of God and how we see the world, and this is it. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Like,
buffering. Girl, we buffer watching you.
I haven't ever been able to say I have found my husband and have it be like real and like,
because you've never been love bombed before. Again, all this stuff is just pointing to the same thing.
Reciprocated and true and built on pure things. Okay. Well, as Carrie Bradshaw says, my other books were about finding love, and this book will be about what happens when you find it.
Cringe. Cringe fest. We're back to the cringe fest. Who's surprised? Not me. Alright, so that was the 5th day. So much to unpack there. I mean, my god. Again, that is my favorite video she's made in this timeline, and I was so excited to get to this. I was like, I think this is this video, and it was. Oh my god. Because this gets quoted so much when she's like, without a shadow of a doubt, this is my husband. And we're all like, no, you're getting love bombed. But anyway, so that was the 5th day. Again, it's so obvious what's happening. So let's go into this one that she made about him.
I am about to get picked up for a gym date. I kind of stopped recording, I have to be honest. Things are going really well. We had our like 5th and 6th dates, and then we've still continued to get together and go out and do things together, and I just have been living in the moment and enjoying every minute of it. He's coming to pick me up for the gym. This is not the first time. So yesterday, I was
want to mention as well, somebody on one of my last videos said that this whole bit is fake. because apparently the gym she goes to is really expensive, and with the theory that he's an Uber driver, he would never be able to afford the gym that she goes to. So that's hilarious. I'm just spotting a comment underneath here. It says, myself being Brazilian and seeing all this love bombing, girl, there is a reason why Brazilian women don't like Brazilian men. I hope I am wrong in this case. Which, yeah, it's just... Someone says, don't post him until he proposes. Girl, we already know. The next video I'm going to be making in this series is their weird, cringe, like, podcast on the park bench type shit, where, yeah, she does officially post him. I think at this point is when people had actually seen them for the first time together. There was, like, this picture that went crazy on the internet for a while that... I think around this time where they'd been at like a silent disco or something. She had like silent disco headphones on and they were seen like canoodling, I guess, and everyone was like, oh my god, we found him. And then some people were like, someone at him in the comments, because people started to find him on Instagram. And that's going to be the next video after this is going to be going through his profile and also the weird podcast on the park bench. So make sure to like and subscribe for that video. But yeah, let's just go through. So, okay, all the replies to that comment are in Brazilian, so we're not going to go, like, in Spanish, I guess, so we're not going to go through that. But yeah, let's continue with what she has to say.
I'm going to the gym. We did not have plans. And he called me and he was like, I'm over on your side of town. Can I come by and see you for a second? And I was like, well, I'm going to go to the gym. He's like, oh, I was going to go to the gym. So he basically just picked me up and we went to the gym together.
How convenient. Again,
and
this is something that... love bombing is very good at doing, is mirroring your interests, and all of a sudden being very like conveniently available for what you're doing right now. Is it, again, it's so obvious what's happening.
I've never received princess gym treatment and it's life-changing. Like I have really weak hands and it takes me a really long time to put the clip on the barbell, and so he's like helping me with that, and like when things were too heavy or after I lifted and I was tired, he like put some of my weights away. It's just like, he's so great. He's just so great. Yeah, so anyway, okay. Today...
The way also was when she's like, it's so great. It's so great. It's so great. I'm like, I'm dying of the cringe. The cringe is crazy. I mean, yeah, cool. Good for her. You know, I hope to get princess gym treatment like once me and my boyfriend live together. Like, that's... something I'm looking forward to, and like us working out together is going to be really cool, but again, she's just cringe. The whole thing is just incredibly cringe.
Hey, okay, I have to make a part 2. I am about to get picked up.
We didn't need a part 2 for this, but she made a part 2, so here's the part 2.
Okay, so part 2. Today, he is coming to pick me up from the gym, and he's planned this whole... he like called me this morning to tell me the schedule, which... was so attractive because, you know, we love a schedule.
Excuse me?
He's coming to pick me.
When was the schedule? Where was the schedule? I feel like she's making up a completely different story to what she first said right here. Is it just me? It sounds so fake.
Yeah, we're going to go to the gym. Then we're going to come back and we're going to take Charlie out for like a walk and probably play some frisbee. And then we're going to come back to my house and get ready for dinner, and he's scheduled 2 hours for me to get ready, which we love the not rushing. I don't think I'll need that long, but anyway,
okay.
It's going really well. And he's like, I made a reservation at this place tonight, and so we're going to dinner, and then we're gonna come back here and probably have some wine or tea. I've been liking tea a lot. And
canoodle,
just
and kiss,
be with each other.
Maybe we don't know when they've.
Oh, also, okay, part 3. Okay, so part 2. Today, he is coming to pick me up from the gym, and he's planned this whole. Okay. He like called me this morning.
Wait a minute! Whoa! So he's picking. Oh wait! Oh, I get it. So, this was the last time they went to the gym. Was the first part where she was getting the gym princess treatment, and then today, he's picking her up from the gym. I'm confused. Is anybody else confused? I mean, it's not the first time this has sounded fake as hell, but like, girl, please. This sounds fake as hell. But there is another part of this video. Oh my god.
We are not having sex.
Oh, this is the video that I was really looking forward to. Oh my god, I have so many thoughts. I forgot that this was it. Oh my god, yeah, this is where she talks about being celibate and Christianity and all this stuff. Oh, guys, we have hit the jackpot. Let's see what she says.
We're waiting physically. I've never felt so safe and secure and on board and on the same team with someone. We are of the same faith, and it's just so special. Like, this is such a gift from God.
How many times have we been here, guys?
It was an open conversation that we had, and we both are on the same page that this is something that physicality is something that is really important and is reserved for a certain time, and
i.e. marriage. Now listen, lock in for this. This is a niche rant. This is another one of my niche rants. This is what you're here for. Well, you're here for this, but also you come here for the rant. I do not believe in waiting till marriage, and this is coming from a Christian. Well, someone who believes in God that's not really very churchy, okay? Because I don't believe in the whole culty, money-hungry rules that church breeds, okay? Which is could be another topic for a whole other video, but anyway. I do not believe that waiting till marriage is healthy. I do not believe that it promotes good relationships. I do not believe that it promotes compatibility, because I think it only promotes misery. We are human beings. I do not believe, genuinely, that back in the day, back in the biblical times, people were... I mean, yeah, okay, so some people were waiting till marriage, sure. Obviously, we have the Virgin Mary, prominent example, right? But I do not believe that everybody was waiting till marriage, okay? We know full well that, like, there were harlots, there were prostitutes around. Not that I'm saying that obviously everybody who has sex before marriage is harlot, prostitute, whatever, you know. But there was a sex culture. And there has been sex cultures throughout history, okay? And again, not that I'm necessarily promoting that, but what I'm saying is, we are human beings with urges. But when it comes to a genuine romantic relationship, physical intimacy is so important to feeling attracted to your partner on a deep level. It's just biology. So a lot of these people saying, normalize waiting till marriage, and it's like, no, maybe don't, okay? And so someone else says, a Brazilian guy waiting? Okay. Like, and then someone else underneath that says, am I the only one seeing red flags everywhere? A Brazilian guy is not waiting, trust me. And what if it's a micro? This is another point. I mean, that's kind of a joke, but like, you gotta try before you buy, girl. Like, it is such a big part of a good relationship is knowing each other intimately. Like, it's a way you know that you're compatible with somebody. Is, you know, you might be, and here's the thing. I don't believe that a lot of these Christian marriages are very healthy in the first place. I do not believe that they are built on actual love and compatibility. They're just built on, are you a Christian? I'm also a Christian. Do you believe in these terrible things? Then yeah, I also do. Okay, let's get married. That's pretty much it, right? And that's coming from personal experience. Parents. So, I talked a little bit about that in my last video as well. Someone says these comments are so depressing. Wait, I'm gonna go into the what if it's a micro, and then there's just people laughing to it, which is great. I love that. But here's another thing, okay? Because this is another point I wanted to make. There's a comment underneath here that says, he's agreeing to wait so you feel like getting married faster. The way he can have his green card faster too. I'm sorry, but there's no way he's waiting. Now listen, this is a very, very valid comment. This is a very, very valid point. the people are making, because obviously this guy's Brazilian. Now, we don't know how long he's been in the US for. We do not know what his citizenship, green card situation is. This is a very good point, though, because we know that it's just a fact that a lot of these people, otherwise people wouldn't be saying it, the Instagram comment sections, there is a thing where, some people from certain countries will try and get their way into the US and marry very quickly and love bomb their way into getting a green card. It is a thing that happens. So this is a very valid point. And also, this is another thing that I see in Christian relationships, which is also why they tend to be very unhealthy and very underdeveloped, and then end up becoming just miserable. And because a lot of Christians don't believe in that divorce is a very good thing, they just end up being miserable couples, and then their children are have very emotional trauma. Again, speaking from experience. So that is something that happens as well, is because they abstain, they just feel the need to be like, okay, well, because we're humans with urges, we really want to get married very quickly so that we can start fucking. Like, that's so we can fulfill this natural human urge. And there's somebody in the comment section who's literally said that. It says, I feel like there's a common misconception with Christians that if they abstain from sex before marriage, they're automatically guaranteed a better relationship outcome than people who don't. It's a superiority complex. Good point. You can definitely choose that route for yourself, but it doesn't make your connection with your partner any stronger than someone who doesn't. It doesn't make your relationships deeper and more fulfilling. Also a good point. I agree with that entirely. People can very much have a strong bond and deep connection to their partner, even if they are physically intimate. I would argue even more so if you're physically intimate, because you're getting to know somebody on that deeply intimate level. It's another very, very important level of intimacy that is necessary, in my opinion. So, yes, don't abstain from sex before marriage. Don't be having sex. Obviously, wait. Maybe don't sleep with somebody on the first date, okay? Maybe, if that's not your thing, okay? But just do what feels natural. And again, if you're being love bombed into this, it's just not good.
And we just both believe that God is gonna bless us, and really that
Cringe.
Waiting makes everything so special. Waiting makes everything else so special.
No,
I feel like that's the part that a lot of people don't talk about. A lot of people talk about the sex aspect. Have you talked about that you're celibate? Have you talked about like how long you're gonna wait or whatever it is? But they don't talk about everything else. When you're not having sex with someone, it forces you to get to know them, to see if you really like them, to appreciate all the things about them.
No, this is lies.
And
this is just
spend
lies.
time with them as a human rather than letting the physicality distract you from everything else. And trust me, I know.
Okay, listen. And she goes, trust me.
No.
So she's like, trust me, I know. Okay, listen. There is a validity to something that she's saying there, where like, yeah, sometimes if sex is your only object and you're only objective with this, then yes, of course you could be like potentially just thinking about sex, but like that's a problem with you. That's not a problem with the whole concept of, just having sex, because that's a normal part of a relationship, like, and not doing this whole, you've got to wait till marriage and then just getting, like, rushing into an engagement is crazy. And also, the way that she's saying this, it sounds like she's gonna wait, like, ages before she gets engaged, which obviously we know for a fact is not the case. So her advice just kind of goes out the window anyway. But if you are a regulated, fully developed human, you're going to want to get to know somebody on a level anyway that is going to help you feel more sexually attracted to somebody and actually want to sleep with them. At least in my experience. I know I'm not the only one out there who needs to know a person and needs to know that they actually like a person as a person before the body can go, okay, this is sexy as hell. That's what leads to it. You obviously get to know the person before you sleep with them, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're waiting till marriage. You know what I mean?
Having been out there in the dating world, this is not a common thing, and I am feeling so lucky to have found a man that not just respects what I want, but is on board, like in agreement with it. Waiting makes the time that you spend together so much more precious.
No, it doesn't.
It makes you focus on the person
No,
instead of glazing over things.
No, it doesn't.
And then that
again, if you're glazing over things because you're constantly thinking about sex, then maybe don't think about sex too much. It doesn't mean you can't have sex before marriage. It just means that that's just an emotional immaturity problem. Like, all she's saying, like, no, all the things she's saying, you probably notice I'm going, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because if that is what it is, then you just need to grow up more. You just need to improve your maturity. You just need to mature more emotionally. That's all that means. That is all that means. All this bullshit about, like, well, waiting for marriage means that you get to appreciate the person more. And, like, this is, no, it doesn't. Stop. What you lying for? Stop lying. You delusional bitch.
Attraction that you feel to each other because you're not giving into your urges.
Shut up.
Is just so much stronger, and it makes things, I believe, the way that they're supposed to be. I feel like when you sleep with someone quickly, it sells you short of
No, it doesn't.
feelings that you're supposed to have, of moments that you're supposed to have, of intentionality that you're supposed to have,
No, it doesn't.
of treatment that you're supposed to have.
No, it doesn't. Again, you're just dating trashy guys. If somebody is going to just be nice to you before they sleep with you, then that's a them problem. That is not this is making me so mad. You can tell I'm really passionate about this. This is making me so mad because it's like, no, it doesn't. It will be like that if you're dating, again, an emotionally immature guy who doesn't want to actually care about you. That will happen, sure. But if you're it's not a guarantee. God, the stuff she's spreading is so toxic and bad and just not good. This is what I mean when I say that a lot of these, like, culty churches in America are promoting bullshit. It's so annoying. It is so annoying.
Anyway, people have been asking about that, and yes, we've talked about it. Yes, we've decided, and yes, it's amazing that we're waiting. So that's all.
God, her smile at the end of it, she's like, I want to die every time. I want to punch her face every time. But anyway, so that was that video where she talks about celibacy. Oh, listen, again, all the stuff she's mentioning in that video, I think, is just a case of being emotionally immature. For real. Is being emotionally immature. It's not having the common sense to distinguish the difference between somebody who just wants to sleep with you and somebody who is going at this from a healthy point of view, taking natural biological urges and a want to be intimate with somebody, which I think is very romantic, actually, especially when you've, like, waited a little bit. Not necessarily, again, like, if you sleep with someone on the first date, it's not the end of the world, especially if you end up then actually dating them and being in a relationship with them. Fantastic, brilliant. At least you're exploring that to begin with, and you know, try before you buy kind of thing. But it doesn't mean you're going to hell. Like, please, my God. I was waiting for that video. I really was. Anyway, 6th date time. We are getting so close. Okay, so the 6th date. So the 6th, well, technically saying that we don't actually know what date number that was because obviously she said they were seeing each other a few times. So I think she stopped counting at this point. But this next video, the literally texted is pre-date debrief with my potential future husband. Let's just get into this.
I am about to get picked up for, I don't even know what date this is, with my potential future husband. It's just so great. Like, dating someone who, like, wants to spend time with you, and if we're both free, like, we'll ask the question of
bare minimum,
can I see you?
Bare
so
minimum.
We had a plan to go to church together tomorrow, which is very exciting.
That's sweet.
And then it just kind of worked out because I'm back in San Jose for 2 dinners this weekend. And then I was going to stay for church, that he was here for work too. Again,
how convenient.
And so now we're going to brunch.
Obviously at this point she had moved to San Francisco, but she still had her home in San Jose, California. And this is the second time we've seen this, where he just so happened to be in San Jose, where she was at the same time. Love bombing 101 right there.
This is my outfit. I feel very pretty. I feel very snatched because of all of the nervous pooping.
We don't need to know how many times do we have to say this, girl. We don't need to know how many times you're nervous pooping and how snatched waist you feel because you pooped. Stop it.
And I'll be back with an update to tell you that it's still going really well.
She in fact lived in the moment so hard that no post-date debrief was recorded. However, it is in fact still going really well. In full caps. Oh dear God. Alright, okay. We're back. Now this video is very special because this is their church day situation, which, you know, we have talked about. Well, they've talked about. You can't even see it because of the way I've cropped the screen, sorry. But yeah, this next video is their church date, where she basically proclaims, like, don't lose hope, because men of God are out there. Prepare for the cringe, okay?
I am currently getting picked up to go to church by a man who brought me flowers last time, and I get to wear a pretty dress, pretty shoes, I don't know if you can see it. Opens my door for me, and he comes and picks me up places, and he holds my hand, and he stands up during worship, and he loves God. I just want to give you hope. They're out there.
Oh my God. The Brazilian love bombers are out there, guys. I hope your hope is lifted.
I know it's really hard, but they're out there. I am currently getting...
Oh my God. Right, anyway, before we move on, because I know that was quite a short video, I hope you survived the cringe. There is a commenter here that I, again, just want to highlight that says about, like, love bombing and abuse, that says, my abuser opened every door for me, bought me flowers and gifts, held my hand, prayed over me, went to church with me, told me God led him to me, which is very relevant because, you know, she was saying, like, on the first date, he was like, you're so special, you made me so happy today, which is something we called out as like a massive red flag. And yeah, so she said, this sounds like love bombing. It's fast, it's intoxicating, it's like a fantasy, which is what we've been saying. Please be careful. It's had 2,000 likes. And someone else said this dress is appropriate for a summer gathering, not church, because again, she's showing a bit of cleave. Listen, after the dress she wore on the 5th date, this is nothing, okay? So there's somebody underneath that comment says that they don't get it because we didn't when we were warned. We were taught to believe in the fairy tale. This is what we've talked about. The happy ending, etc. So when a knight in shining armor appears at the door, we believe him. We believe this is it, and we are blinded, and any warning signs around us because we think that we know better. No one else knows what it's like to be with this man. There we go. This is then this, again we have a defender, ladies and gentlemen. We said, sorry this is your experience, but it doesn't sound like love bombing to me. Good guys do exist. My husband was like this from the start. We met young and celebrated our 21st wedding anniversary. Happy ever after just can happen. Someone else was like, absolutely, things are, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but this is not the same thing. I can guarantee that this is actually very different. This is the thing with her defenders, because they're all like, yeah, but, and then we've talked about this before, where I'm just like, where they're always like, yeah, but this is what my husband was like, and we were together for blah, 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 years, and God sent them to me and everything else. But I can guarantee that it didn't go exactly like this, because what she's going through is a pattern of love bombing. Every love bomber narcissist follows this same pattern. It might not look exactly the same, but it looks pretty damn similar. Okay, so that was that video, and then there's this one, and we are getting so close to the girlfriend thing. So let's get into this.
I'm about to get picked up for a very important date. The reason this is so special and a very important date is because it's been 1 month since our first date, and we're equally excited about it, and he has planned this whole thing to celebrate 1 month of dating. I don't know.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, whoever is watching this video, do not Ever. Do not ever accept this, okay? Somebody underneath this actually has said, I don't know what 1 month anniversary seemed a little high school. That part right there, okay? This is yet again another sign of love bombing. The love bombing continues with this, okay? Because just this is not good. This is not healthy. Who does this? Except like a high school kid. Exactly. This is child's play at this point. And someone else said, this girl had lost her entire identity for a guy she just met. Ladies, don't do this. Ever. And I completely agree with that commenter. But let's continue.
What we're doing. All I know is that he's taking me to places that he really likes, like showing me his favorite spots. He's made a reservation somewhere. It's like a multi-part experience. Like it's a surprise. It's so
crazy.
Exactly everything that makes me happy. And
listen, if somebody just decides to do this on a random date, like if someone's planning a date and went, you know what, I want to do something special for you, let's do X with it. But the fact that it's specifically like, this is our 1 month anniversary and you're so special and love bomb, like that's what makes this bad. That's what makes this just, if this was even like a 1 year anniversary, then it would be cute. Then we'd be like, you know what, this is great, good for you. But this is 1 month after their first date. They are not even in a relationship yet. This is insane. This is just insane.
It seems like a joy to him to do this kind of thing.
Because he enjoys manipulating women. Let that sit with you.
And it just feels surreal.
Because it's love bombing.
I'm excited to see him. It's been like a day since I've seen him. And it feels like a week. And
love bombing.
This is just it. Like everything is easy but really good.
Love bombing.
You know? So I'm excited for the whole thing, but I'm really excited for today because today's special, and also because like he's putting this all together, and I'm so appreciative that this is happening. I'm so grateful. God is good.
God is good, and you know what else is? Love bombing Brazilian men. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be back after to tell you what happens.
I'm tell you what happens. Fuck off, girl. Right, okay. Oh, just the sign. Okay, so this is after the 1 month anniversary day. Oh, dear God.
I just got home. This is really good. This is just... It's starting to feel comfortable and stable. And
wait. Sorry, I've just clocked a comment that says, I love you. You always get home with clean lips and messy hair. Listen, yes. And the makeup, and zero makeup on her chin. Girl, I've only just noticed that as well. It's like when you know what they were doing. Making out. This is the thing. She has the make out chin. Yeah, she does. After eating and being in nature, it seems pretty normal. And if they kiss, that's pretty normal for people falling in love. Be kind always. Oh, shut up. I hate be kind. This is another needs to the round I'm going to do for a second. I hate the word be kind, because the ones who have be kind in their bio are never kind. They are the most hateful, hateful, horrible people, nasty people on the internet. Rant over. Let's carry on.
Okay, let me back up. So he picks me up, and we go to some of his favorite places that he's told me about. So we went to Pacifica, and he showed me a couple beaches there. And then we went to this nature preserve. I'm forgetting the name. But it had these beautiful views over the beach. It's like literally a forest that overlooks the beach.
Yep.
And we talked about God, and we talked about how we feel about each other and future things.
Future things, What did I say? What have I been saying this entire video? And the look in the into the camera says that he said that he wants to marry her. That is what that is. That is what that is right there. She's not saying it, but that is what that is. That is definitely what happened there. He definitely was like, "Oh, you make me feel so special. I really appreciate you. You're really cool. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Blah, blah, blah. You are my wife. I want to marry you." Because this is a 1 month anniversary. I'm a love bombing Brazilian man. Let's continue.
And then we were driving back, and there was this like field overlooking the water, and there was a bunch of flowers, and he's like, "Oh, do you want to stop?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we went and walked through the flowers, and it was all romantic. And also I forgot to mention, when we were in the like forest nature preserve, there's all these huge trees, cypress tunnel, and we put a song on his phone and we danced under the trees.
The way this man has a script, like a movie script, for how he's playing this woman. I'm sorry, what in the fucking Lifetime original Christmas movie? What in the Lifetime rom-com is that? Sorry? No.
And then he was going to take me to... and first we got food. I forgot to mention that. And then he was going to take me to a place to get a drink, but then we decided we want to go back to the diner where we had part of our third date. So we went back to the diner, and I got a sandwich and he got a burger, and we split a Coke. And
okay, great.
He just dropped me off, and I just got home.
Okay, let's go to part 2 then real quick.
He just dropped me off, and I'm feeling so secure. So
she keeps saying the
comfortable
same thing every time.
Like, not questioning at all how he feels.
She's got a script. Staged as fuck.
Which is so great.
Staged and love bomb as fuck.
And something I appreciate is that, like, every time we have something planned, somehow, some way, there's always something a couple days in advance. Like, oh
yeah, because he's love bombing you, and that's one of his techniques, clearly, because you've said this so many times. Also, somebody in the comments said it's funny because her acting is getting better, but the story is getting worse, lol. And I'm like, yeah. And then someone says with the 3 red flag emojis, with respect, you need a therapist, not a husband. And I'm like, again, amen.
Okay, so it's like...
Actually, wait, underneath that someone said the comments are more interesting than the content, which... Clocked.
Say it's Monday. It's like, okay, so Wednesday there's this, or how about on Friday we do this? And it's like, it's so easy, and I'm not used to that. It's just really great. So yeah. He just dropped me off.
Oh my god. Okay. Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself the way that she is when saying this is love bombing, this is not normal. And the comments are frying me. It's so funny. Okay, so this is her bringing him home to see her parents, which is interesting considering the fact she met his on the 3rd date. But anyway.
Okay, I'm so nervous.
Yes.
Okay, I am bringing him home to meet my dad and my bonus mom. And I'm freaking out. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's gonna be awesome.
This is a big deal. This is like...
Yeah, it should be a big deal.
Yes, even
But you're not even properly together yet, so this is a big deal. And the caption says, this is not a drill. But yeah, this is a big deal because you're not even together yet. We're getting very close to that. Stay tuned for that. But they're not even really together yet properly. And this is already happening. It's crazy. Someone in the comments said, honestly, if someone called me their future wife on the first month of dating, I'd run. Yes. Someone said, no, sorry, I can hear his entire personality and voice. This isn't going to end well. Obviously, you could hear little snippets of his voice there because she's next to him. I think she does show him in this video very quickly. Someone else said, oh man, this breakup's going to be epic. And yeah, this is crazy.
Girl,
And
she's nervous
we
too.
brought the baby.
Oh my
She's
god.
got a pit bull.
And yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be
This is like the moment where I bring my future husband home.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ew.
Okay.
I love it. She's like, bring my future husband home. Yeah. Validate me, baby. Yeah. And he's like, yeah. I'm love bombing you. This is going so well. It's like, yeah. I brought the dog. This is all so cute. And I'm a content creator who's getting love bombed. This is great. It's just so cringe. Everything's so cringe.
I'll be back. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay.
She does the zoom into the shiny forehead every time. I mean, we've noticed. So yeah, this is what happened with that. This is after that, I'm guessing. And we are getting so close. We're getting so
We
close.
just got back. That went really well, as expected. My family is super chill and really nice. And
Good for her.
obviously,
Yeah, so
he's
the family's super chill and really nice. They're not gonna warn her about what's going on here. I wonder how much she actually told them about their timeline with this guy. I wonder what their timeline is. Listen, there are so many questions. So many questions.
great. So, it's just the next thing. And I'm excited for us to do more family things together and
You're
do
not
the
together
holiday
yet.
stuff together.
No. Family stuff. Holiday stuff together. I mean, this is what, September at this point? Holiday stuff together. Oh, and doing family stuff together. Oh gosh, she's so cringe. I just want to point out a few of the comments again. Someone said, am I the only one scared for her? Someone said, I'm worried about her button. And it's over there with like the little like button. Somebody said, you introduced him to your parents, but he hasn't even asked you to be his girlfriend. What did I say? Although we are getting very close to that, like I said. And somebody said, this is a bit of a paragraph, he said, I'm sorry, I finally have to say something. This is insane to me. If words right out of my mouth, I swear to God. If I were him watching these videos, I'd be slightly scared. It's been an incredibly short period of time, my girl. Enjoy the simplicity, enjoy the ease, enjoy the happiness, but be cautious. You don't know him. You're infatuated with the idea of him. Pause and check on yourself. Someone said, this smells like a scam. Listen. And it's just like, he calls her his future wife on his story. Okay, again, in the next video, we are going to be going through his profile a little bit. And before they get into the little weird podcast thing that they did. And yeah, just again, if you want some entertainment after these videos, go into the comment section of her videos, because it is a fun old time in there.
It's so, like, strange knowing that you found it.
She keeps saying
And that you
it's
have
so
your
cringe.
person to do life with and do all the things with.
You don't know him yet.
It's like, I would have never known the feeling.
If she had taken this slow, when did they start dating? It was like July, wasn't it? And now we're in September, so this has been like, what, 2 months since they've been dating? And yeah, this is like their 2-month mark in. If she had taken it slow... granted, I will say, the period of time between first date and asking you to be his girlfriend should be at least 3 months, in my opinion, okay? So this isn't too bad of a timeline. I'm saying this cautiously, but they didn't go about this the right way, okay? The timeline of events should have been first 3 months of dating, lovely slow burn, maybe having sex on like the 1 month mark, maybe asking you to be his girlfriend, then going into the whole meeting the parents, that whole thing, okay? And even then, there should be a little bit of time after becoming girlfriend and then meeting the parents. Like, there should be a bit of time between then, just to settle in, just have some fun. Now you're official. That's the way it is, okay? That's the way it should be. Not this shit. Not this shit.
Like, I couldn't have described this. It's so good.
It's love bombing.
We just got back. That went really
Yeah,
well.
oh my god. I wonder how many times she nervous pooped before bringing him home. Anyway,
I'm about to get picked up for a gym date.
another gym date.
And I'm just, oh my gosh, he's here. I'm just so excited. Let's see what he does when he gets out of the car. There's a fire truck outside my house, so maybe he won't. Anyway, I'm being treated so well. He's coming to get me, like driving across the city to come and get me and take me to the gym.
She's repeating herself like so much in these videos. Like a lot of them are kind of pointless, I can't lie. Some of them are very juicy and some of them are just like, here's me saying the same shit over and over again because this is a crazy script. Someone literally said in the comments, this has to be the world's shittest PR stunt, right? This can't be real life. There is no way. And I totally agree with that.
And then he's gonna take me home afterwards. And he's probably gonna help me with my weights. And I'm so excited to see him. It's been like, when did I see him last? I saw him 2 days ago, and I'm so excited to see him again. And I just feel like this is what it's supposed to be. This is how you're supposed to feel.
No.
You're supposed to be attracted to the person, but you're also supposed to just like them as a person.
Okay, I agree with that.
And
not the way she's doing it.
Be excited about doing things for each other and spending time together and simple things. It's funny because I came from the mindset of like, if he doesn't take you to dinner on the first date, then like, nah. And we didn't actually go to dinner for like a dinner date for like a month.
That's bullshit.
And
that's bullshit. They got food. It doesn't have to be like a proper fancy dinner date. It can just be getting food is still getting dinner. What is she on about? God.
Didn't even notice it because we were having so much fun and we were doing a lot of creative things. Like we did this.
That's fine.
I didn't document it. I was just living in the moment. We did this like silent piano concert on the beach in Santa Cruz. He's taken me to really cool spots.
Wait, you remember when I said there was a picture of them spotted? That was where it was with the headphones on. That's probably where that was.
Pacifica, Nature Preserve. We've obviously gone and got drinks. You've taken my dog out. Like, it's just, we like each other. And you don't even think about that stuff. Like all the superficial stuff. So anyway, I'm happy and I'm gonna go.
Oh, she's such bullshit.
I'm about to get
such
picked.
bullshit. Right, anyway. But this is the last video she made before taking the break from the internet. This is the famous, he's asking me to be his girlfriend tonight. This is the video. This is the video. Now, they didn't actually upload the when he actually asked her to be his girlfriend clip from the date until after the fact. She uploaded this video, she uploaded the picture of her with the big thing of flowers in the red dress going, officially a girlfriend, and everyone's like, woo! And then some people in the comments are like, no! And this is going to be the last video for today. I'm so excited. Let's get into it.
I think he's gonna ask me to be his girlfriend today. Let me show you my dress. So he asked about going out like 2 weeks ago. So this is what I'm gonna wear on this specific day. And was like, do you have any plans on this day?
Sorry, I'm not gonna roast her hair, but do you see how lovely and curled it is on this side and how flippy it is on this side? I mean, listen, I have no position to, I mean, you can't really see because my camera is for some reason really dark again. Apologies, I'm working on that. But one side's really tightly curled, the other side's a bit flicky. To be fair, the same thing happens on this side, on my head, but that's just because I have naturally curly hair and I sleep on my side. Have my hair up, sleep on my side. So that's just what happens over the weeks, but just, wow. Someone in the comments said, why are we so mal-centered? Okay, that's not the point of this, okay? Someone in the first comment says, so you introduced your parents to your future husband before he asked you to be his girlfriend? I'm so confused. I thought you guys were already boyfriend-girlfriend. Exactly, good point there. Someone said, this girl is lost. It's craving crazy obsessive. You reminded me of myself when I was a fool. Clocked. Someone said, did he ask you to prom too? Oh my god, that's so funny. Anyway, let's carry on.
Let's go to dinner or something. Let's do something. And I was like, because before I told him we have to wait 3 months, but he's so great. So then I said, we can wait 2 months, so then you can ask me. And I said I wanted to be special, so I think he's taking
the way she is counteracting her own advice, her own rules, is insane. And this has been happening throughout these videos and throughout this series. And somebody said this has all worked out so well for him. He went from 4k to 12k followers, and I'm like, Yes. Someone says, I'm mortified. Oh my god. Although somebody says, I'm sorry, since when asked to be a girlfriend is such a big event? Excuse me, it should be a little special. Should be a little special. A little special, okay? Doesn't have to be crazy, but like obviously for her, she wanted it to be, so at least leave her alone for that element. None of the other elements, but leave a girl alone for that one. But the way she was like, because I said, like, the normal time is normally around 3 months from, like, just meeting somebody to, you know. So the way she was like, actually, you can wait 2 months. Because I'm deciding to be cringe and you've love-bombed me too well. So let's carry on.
We back to where we had our first date. I'm like out of breath. He's also here in the other room. So I, like, locked him away so I could record this and tell you. I haven't been a girlfriend in years. And I'm gonna be his wife. I know it. Within a year, I will be his wife. Or I will be engaged.
Sorry. I forgot that she said this. What did we just say in the celibacy video? This is why they got engaged so soon, was because they wanted to not wait too long. Within a year, we're gonna be engaged. She's blatantly saying this out loud. Now listen, I said this in my last video. Sometimes she is the problem. Now, quite clearly, this is staged in some way. That, like, he love-bombed her. He's got a script. She's also got a script for how she wants her life to go. And this is not healthy. But again, this is like a Christian thing, I feel like. Especially those who get married, like, really young. I remember specifically there's a video... Not to bring up Charlie Kirk, okay, but to also bring up Charlie Kirk. There's a Charlie Kirk video where he's at some event and some 19-year-old girl speaks up and goes, I'm getting married and I'm only 19. And first of all, he's like, hey, first of all, congratulations. And she's like, how do I get over like judgment from our church or like outside our church for getting married so young? And to be fair, he does give some good advice. He's like, make sure you go to premarital counseling, make sure you have all your finances, like how you're going to do the finances all sorted out. Like, to be fair, he gives some solid advice. But this is something that is a problem, is getting married, like getting engaged like so quickly. And listen, again, I am pro marriage, definitely pro marriage. I'm pro getting married before having kids, absolutely, right? But like, this is just insane. And the way she's literally put in the text, engaged within a year. Where, like, we know it was 8 months. Is insane. Remember on their date where they were in the nature reserve and they were talking about, like, future things, and we said it was going to be marriage? Confirmed. Terrible. Just absolutely terrible.
Let's slow down. He's just so great. He's so consistent. He's so solid. He makes me feel so seen and held and safe. And I have so much fun with him. And okay, I am going to try to do like live updates in the bathroom. So I'll see you soon. Bye. I think he's gonna ask me to be his.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check real quick, because I'm pretty sure that is the last video she posts before she does the big break from the internet, and then she comes back with the podcast. Let's see if that is correct. Let me backtrack a minute. Here we go. Right, so I was wrong. She doesn't quite take a break from the internet just yet, but in terms of posting like relationship content, she does, because after this point, this is when this picture was posted and everyone went crazy. And then when was her next video? So that was, hang on a minute, when was that? So that was the 9th of September, fair enough. And then the next video was when? 11th of September, okay?
Life moves fast.
So she does a bunch of sponsored posts and travel content. She does this. She like reviews airport lounges and stuff, which I think is kind of weird compared to the rest of the stuff she does. And she does like some travel content, kind of like I say, sort of flat renovation type stuff. She does like a blowout tutorial. She like stops posting about her relationship for a while, And then she stops posting. So this is the last video I think she posts before. So this is
Things I needed to hear in my 20s.
And then she stops posting. And then the first episode, I think, was this year of this other docuseries. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with at the moment. But that is everything. That was all of those videos that she made from the third date where she met his parents, on the third date, mind you, up until being his girlfriend. And listen, the next video is going to be a juicy one because, like I say, she does take a bit of a break from the internet at the end of last year, and she takes a break from kind of relationshipy content after that video. She just carries on with the rest of her other content, sponsored posts, getting that bag, whatever. And then she comes back with possibly the cringest series of videos, basically defending her timeline and saying basically haters back off, and telling the comment section that they are incredibly toxic and that they need to back off. That's essentially what the whole series is about, as far as I can remember. And it's gonna be a wild old time. So if you've enjoyed this video, first of all, thank you. Make sure to leave this a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. Like I say, it's gonna be a if you thought this was a cringe fest, oh boy, strap in, okay? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave this a like. Make sure to follow me on all my social media, which of course is at the end of this video. Leave all your thoughts in the comments. I will be there responding to you all as always. And I will see you guys in the next video.